Are folks ready to go? Anyone want to kick us off?
Dave, can you respond to the Republican criticism of your farm and fines or citations for pollution?
You know, I find it ironic and hypocritical. Years ago, I mean, that was before my dad, or while my dad was alive, and now he's gone. That's the everyday challenges that farmers, cattle, and hog producers have. And if anything, I say it gives me more credit that we, we looked at those problems, we fix them, we move forward. We're always striving to do the best. I just find it rich that they want to attack farmers. It just shows to me that how disconnected they are with the challenge we face. So I feel like I'm better suited to face those challenges and help fix the problem, because farmers want to be a part of the solution and they want their voices to be heard. So we need to draw everybody together to tackle these challenges.
Lane's running mate is Representative Derek Wolf, who is also a farmer. How do you plan on kind of differentiating yourself? Well, obviously, agriculture is part of this race. It's the running mates.
I'm totally focused on our campaign with Rob. I'm hitting the ground running to do what we need to do to get our message spread. I'm going to stay true to who I am. I mean, fifth generation farmer in western Iowa. Been there a long time and followed in my grandpa and dad's footsteps as public service, as a county supervisor. So, local government and farming are just near and dear to who I am. So we're going to focus on us and get our message out there.
I also think it's worth pointing out the difference between a mistake and a choice. I mean, Dave's talking about the challenges of being a farmer, and sometimes you make a mistake. Derek Wolf chose to vote against water quality monitors. This is a guy who has just towed the line on absolutely everything that has led us to having atrocious water quality.
Rob, you've talked about divided government. Some of the most extreme legislation that was passed didn't pass when Republicans had 53, 54, 57 seats, but only when they had 64, 67 seats. I mean, are you encouraging Iowans to elect more Democrats to the legislature? I know you said you like divided government, but wouldn't it be better for the Republican majority to be smaller?
I have said repeatedly that I and many Republicans in the legislature would like their majorities to be smaller. That's true. If they haven't said it to you, that's fine, but they've said it to me. Yeah, I think that the whole idea here is that you have to work together. And I think the closer you get to really having to work together, the better. But I'm going to be delighted to have divided government. I think this is the same thing that comes to when I put a Republican and an independent in the most senior positions in the auditor's office. They were people who had actually written campaign checks to my opponent. And I put them there because I'm a believer that when people who think differently think together, you actually get a better result than if it's everybody who's thinking the same way and it's just lemmings running off a cliff.
Does anyone who hasn't asked a question have one?
Zach Lane has accused you of lying about his potential presidency or ties to Kansas. He also, in the same statement, told you that you believe every illegal deserves a place in Iowa. How do you respond to this?
So two separate things. All I've done about Zach Lane is repeat his own words. He said, if elected, I will change my living situation and be here as much as humanly possible. That means that this is a guy who admits right now he's not really in Iowa all that much. That's all. That's not a lie, it's his own words. People should hear them. I want everybody in this state to hear those words from Zach Lane, because I think it tells you most of what you need to know. And what was the second piece?
He accused you in the same statement of saying you believe every illegal deserves a place.
Yeah, they're going to lie about what I believe because they don't want to have a conversation about what they've been doing in Des Moines with 10 years of one-party control. I have said repeatedly, people who have a criminal record, we ought to just deport them. I don't know why we're paying to put Ian Roberts in prison. We're giving him 3 hots and a cot, and he's not supposed to be here. We ought to just send him away. So I agree that people who are attacking public safety, who are harming public safety, I have been clear from the beginning. I don't want them here. But they're going to lie about what I believe because they don't want to talk about what they've done.
All right, I think that's all the time we have, folks. Do you want to get back to Nate Bellin's speech?
All right.